Bloom watch is almost over for the famed cherry blossoms down by the tidal basin.
The National Park Service predicting that the cherry trees will reach peak bloom as soon as tomorrow. WUSA 9's Michael Quander caught up with some folks checking out the sites and explains what you need to know before the Cherry Blossom Festival opening ceremony this weekend.
I believe it's been about 5 or 6 times that I've had to move around.
This teenager has lived all over the world.
It was Japan and Lagos, Azores, which is a part of Portugal.
Now, Davion Russell lives in Germany.
My parents are actually active duty military. They're in the Air Force.
His Department of Defense school brought him and his classmates to Washington to see the sights.
So it's a great way to put them in touch with maybe what their parents do, the big picture and all that. We were really hoping weather would be a little better for the cherry blossoms, but we still get to see them, and we kind of timed the trip to try to get at least part of the bloom.
The National Park Service says the cherry blossoms are nearly at peak bloom, despite delays and destruction from crippling temperatures.
We lost probably 50% of the Yoshino blossoms that were just about to come out when that cold snap hit.
Now, while the Park Service is looking at the glass half full, a spokesperson says things will definitely look a little different this year.
You might notice the colors are a little less dense, or there's some darker areas where the blossoms already died.
What I see, I'm happy with what I see now that I've come here. Yeah.
I think that it's really, really cool to see all these cherry blossoms. I know a little bit of history about them.
Remember, he lived in Japan.
How do ours compare to
I think that they are very, very similar. These look like well taken care of trees.
Even though Mother Nature may not have been so kind this year. Michael Quander, WUSA 9.
So the Cherry Blossom Festival organizers are, of course, expecting pretty big crowds.
I'd like to go. Maybe I'll be part of that. The Park Service says don't even think about driving. Metro and taxi and Uber, they may all be your best options.
Yeah, sounds like a great weekend to check out the Blossoms Topper.